We're back on Smells Like 90s Rock. So we were discussing, DJ P.O.R asked me a question.
Yeah, I legitimately don't understand why you hate Valentine's Day.
I don't hate the day. I just think it's a useless holiday because it's just an excuse to eat food that you don't need to eat, eat candy all the time and just buy crap for each other that you're going to look at for about 10 minutes and then forget about. Or, who knows, she might, if you get her something she doesn't like, she'll take it back. That's just what I'm saying. So really, it's the thought that counts, whatever. But I mean, again, you're 2 months out of Christmas. There's birthdays. And my thing, so you've got the days where you're looking at, you're taking care of each other and, giving each other, the specific days of just, this is your day, whatever. But what I was saying was, like, if you need a special day to say how much you love each other, then you're doing it wrong,
You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong.
I actually just saw, like, a Bill Burr quote that sort of talked about, it didn't talk about Valentine's Day specifically. It said, like, why is it so scary to be 30 and to wake up on a futon? Would it be scarier to wake up at 30 next to someone you don't love and you have children with them?
Exactly. That's the scarier part. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, and that's why I said it. I said it on the Smoking Hot Podcast this week. It's like it's really a mean-spirited holiday because it taunts people who are single, like, oh, well, you don't have anybody. Happy Valentine's Day,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then for couples, it makes them obligated to go out and buy more crap, more
stuff,
more cards, and do all this stuff. It's really just the meanest holiday of the
holiday.
year.
Who invented it?
I don't really know. But the guy's
I don't know. We should blame him.
But the guy that it's named after had nothing to do with this crap. Saint Valentine had nothing to do with this. So
what was so special about him?
I forget, but he had nothing to do with Valentine. I know that much.
He was involved with the Catholic Church, I think.
Probably.
Yeah, only they have saints. Right?
Yeah.
So he may very well have not been a saint.
Could have been. Who knows?
He could have sucked.
He could have. Who knows? We weren't around when Saint Valentine was around. But the point is, it's like
The point is, I'm single. I'm single, and I don't know why. It just kind of hurts this year.
Well, I don't know why it should. Well, you're getting older. That's what it is. We're
getting
all
older.
We feel it.
Getting older and uglier.
Well, no, you're not getting uglier, but we all feel it as we get older. We feel like we need it, but you don't. See, you're fine being single. The truth is, you don't need anybody. You want someone, which is great.
I just want the Deadpool movie.
Exactly. You just want that. That's your love.
I just want very violent decapitations and very witty dialogue.
There you go. That's what
all
you
I want.
That's what you want. But you don't.
And after this weekend, I will be in the mood for some decapitations.
I
and to
can
see people
imagine
brutally killed by Ryan Reynolds.
I can imagine. But yeah, but see, you don't have to be single. I mean,
I don't have to be. I don't have to.
You don't have to be with anybody.
I've got a major inferiority complex.
Well, I understand, but you
understand.
I understand you have a major inferiority. But the point is,
I get it.
Yes.
I get why you would.
Well, I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that you're single. You don't have to be with somebody.
No.
You'll be fine. You just want somebody, which is what a lot of people want. But the point is, it's just if you are in a relationship and you're not making every day count, and you need the Valentine's Day to give you a card and a thing of candy, bullcrap, then you're doing it wrong. That's my thing. That's how I feel. It just takes a little love and affection.
Just a little love. Put
That's
a little
all
love in your heart.
That's all.
Just don't speak.
It takes. Don't speak. It's been a good segue. Wonderful segue. Because now we're going to talk about the craziness that's gone on today. The announcement was made, no doubt.
No doubt. Basically, 3 guys
reuniting.
No one knows their names.
Without Gwen Stefani. It would be like the Black Eyed Peas reuniting. It's the 2 guys we don't know. That's
will.i.am. We know will.i.am.
Yeah, but there's 4 of them. There's will.i.am, Fergie.
Oh, there is.
Exactly. Oh, there's will.i.am, Fergie, and the 2 other guys. Nobody knows the 2 other guys. It'd be like them reuniting and not Fergie and will.i.am. Nobody wants to see.
It's like if the Beatles reunited with just Ringo.
Exactly. It would be like Andrew Ridgeley, is that his name, from Wham? If he came back with Wham and not with George Michael.
I did not know that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think I got the name right. I'm not sure. But it would just be like that. But I had a theory.
If Genesis reunited with only Phil Collins.
But see, people would go see that, though.
I was being a jerk to Phil Collins.
Well, that's okay. But that's the point I was getting ready to make, is that the reason why people are so pissed off that No Doubt is reuniting without Gwen Stefani is the fact that those guys are losers. They've not done anything since Gwen Stefani left. They didn't do anything. They are not success stories. They have had like a decade's worth of a chance to do solo stuff, and they didn't do it.
I don't know.
They sat around hoping Gwen will come back, and now they're like, well, she's not coming. I guess we could go without her, and nobody's going to go see them perform.
I think the entirety of the Don't Speak music video is about that very same dynamic.
Well,
how Gwen Stefani got the spotlight, and the other three were just sort of like, kind of moved off stage and moved out of the limelight.
Exactly. But this is a valid.
I hope they play Don't Speak live.
Well, yeah, I just don't. But I don't see how it's going to work.
With a guy, Don't Speak.
But that's my point. It's like
I know just what you're saying.
Well, if Nirvana got back together, people would go for that because you got Dave Grohl. You'd go for that. If Genesis came back together, if you got all of Genesis back together, but without Phil Collins, people would still go see them without Phil Collins because they were a big band and they got Peter Gabriel. Or if Peter Gabriel didn't come in and Phil Collins would come in, they'd still go see it because they were success stories. And probably the best example is the Beatles. They had the Beatles. Everybody loved the Beatles, but then after they broke up, you had John Lennon. You had
John Lennon. You had Paul McCartney.
You had Ringo.
Stardust.
You had George Harrison.
Ringo Stardust Skechers ads.
Exactly.
It's great.
I mean, he had some hits, but the thing is, like,
he did?
I think he did. He had some good songs.
We're not sure.
But my point is,
this is the '90s we're talking about here.
What my point is though, if Paul and Ringo went on tour together, you tell me they would pack up. They would actually sell out stadiums.
Sure
They'd sell out stadiums.
It would be mostly because of Paul McCartney's influence.
It would, but the fact that the Beatles, what's left of them, are together touring, it would be huge.
If two people filled in, maybe like two huge headlining acts filled in for John and George.
No, they wouldn't have to do that. They could just bring a band together. Paul could do the singing. Ringo on the drums, like it always has been.
Yeah, he could wear Skechers.
But my point is that people would go see Paul and Ringo play together.
Yeah, they would.
They would sell out stadiums. They would. But the thing about No Doubt is that nobody gives two words about words. Way to censor myself.
Way to censor yourself,
I just
Todd.
turned down the music. Music's not even playing. No, the reason why nobody gives a crap about them. No, they didn't do anything.
Wasn't one of them related to Gwen Stefani?
Eric Stefani, but he left the group in like the early days, '92 or something, after their first single. Yeah, he's not been with the band in a long ass time. So, but Eric's he's not even in it. These are the three guys, and I think they added some keyboard players.
I believe in you, no doubt. So whatever that's worth, DJ P.O.R.
It's just
not to be confused with Poverty, which is probably what the state you're living in. If you're like, we gotta just drag out.
If they have to go on tour without Gwen, that's how bad it's gotten. That's for damn sure. That's a fact.
She's too busy with The Voice.
She is, and banging Blake Shelton. So she
does that.
Yeah, she's got too much Blake Shelton at the moment. She can't join the group.
Hey, you shouldn't speak so vulgar about Gwen Stefani.
Are you saying don't speak? Oh, you did it again, and there it is.
You know just what I was saying.
And that's what's coming up next.
You knew just what I was saying.
That's right.